We're here in Dublin at the launch of Killzone 2, a new game from Guerrilla, which is pretty much about being in a zone and killing a lot of people. Let's find out what all the fuss is about.
What's going on? Are you saying
So one of the things we've been asking our readers today online, like, what do they want to see in games? And David in Dublin's been asking, why do you reckon that full-throated shooting ups like this have become, I suppose, more popular than the more stealthy and puzzle-based games in the game-playing industry? And more important for him is, I suppose, what's the best weapon to blow stuff up with in this game?
Okay, well, good questions. First-person shooters have always been a very big genre. I don't think that there's much difference there between real action-packed first-person shooters like Killzone or some of our other games out there. And stealth games, there's still really big games like Metal Gear Solid, for example, that still sell very well. It's a different market, it appeals to different people. There's also kind of a blend between those. But I don't think that the first-person shooters are becoming more successful in that regard. I think they've carved out their niche, and we have a fan base that likes these games.
And so in this sequel to Killzone 2, for Dave's second part of his question, what's the best weaponry for blowing stuff up?
My personal favorite is a bolt gun. So that's kind of more like a power tool almost. It shoots 9-inch nails.
Ooh, nice.
That basically will impale enemies on walls, so you can take their head clean off.
So it's a really friendly weapon.
It's one of the more friendly weapons, yeah.
Oh, I like this. R4!
Can't get any closer with that MD there!
R2! G2!
Look behind it! Look there!
Left trigger! Left! L2!
Here, boy, the headstock's over here!
What are you saying?
Grenade!
We always look at the previous games and look at the user base and see what they have to say. And well, for one, we've got one playable character in Killzone 2, and we had 4, as you probably remember in Killzone 1. So it's a massive difference. But I think the biggest difference is that on the PlayStation 3 now, in Killzone 2, we're essentially able to make the game that we've always wanted to make. And we are no longer restrained by capacity constraints.
And so that's one of the things, a lot of the users in the first game, they felt a little constrained within it, what they were able to do. Do you feel you've answered those concerns of the original people who played Killzone 1?
I'd like to think so. I mean, it's not, at the end of the day, not for me to judge, but I think, I think so. We've made a lot of improvements in all areas, and gameplay, AI is another area where we put a lot of emphasis, making sure that the enemies, all the NPCs, the buddies as well, react, very realistically and very intelligently. And, it's all areas really.
So that's it for the launch of Killzone 2. It's goodbye from him, and for Villa 81, I'm Emmett Ryan.